Inside the Mind here, we're not going to make any cuts today. You're going to get my full raw reactions and how I play the game so you can understand it. Everything I'm running in this video on the offense and defensive side of the ball will be in my community. There's a link for that right down below. And I'll also mention here, I'm going to try out a new defense today. It is a Cowboys defense. With the new patch coming up, they're probably going to fix contains. So I want to go into something that gives me options. And the Cowboys 2-4 nickel set of formations looks really promising, so I'll be labbing that today live on the video. You see here we have a couple new players, really good team so far. We have Joe Montana, one of the best in the game. We just got this Isaac Guerrero. I used the 82 power back on him. Christian Kirk Evo, MVS Evo, Stribling Evo. These are all cards that are really good, and we're going to get an update to overalls coming up, so that might make it so I can roll for even more speed on these guys if I want to. On the defensive side of the ball, a few changes. I'm working to get Jaden Duggar right here as my team captain. He's 6'5", and it will be expensive, but the goal is to get him rolled really high for speed. Gifford just came out today. He's an 85 +1, basically 86 speed linebacker here. D. Winters, amazing. So all these players, super nice. I need to make sure that on the specialist side of the ball here, I change this over to the Luke Gifford because I do want D. Winters as my will. And that will be really crucial to have Gifford and To'o in the middle of the field. And then I can have Winters off the edge in these match-style defenses I'll try today. But let's hop into ranked, man. I'm 8-0 in ranked, and hopefully we can keep that going today. One thing I'll mention about the match coverages, I was watching a video about Kyle Shanahan, and he was talking to Chris Sims on like a podcast-style thing. And what he was talking about was his time in Tampa, where even though we know him as one of the greatest offensive minds in the history of football, I don't even think that's debatable. He's been so revolutionary. He started on defense because his dad told him, if you want to play offense, you need to learn defense. Go learn defense, right? And so effectively, wow, why is this taking so long? I don't understand that. All right. What he was saying was, if you want to know offense, you need to understand how defense operates. If you don't know all the rules, how can you expect on offense to know how to beat them, right? And it makes sense. So he started his career in Tampa Bay with one of the best defenses we've ever seen, right? The Tampa 2 Buccaneers defense. And he was just on the staff learning to the point where now he moved to the offensive side of the ball when he went to Houston in the mid-2000s, and just from there, he had such a strong basis, and that's why he's able to adjust and adapt the way he has with the schemes over the years. Here we go. There's his top three. Here's mine. That's beautiful, man. Niners theme team. We get Randy Moss this weekend, too. Absolutely love it. I don't know right here. I think Jeremiah Love is still better than my Isaac Guerrero because I'm only getting one speed, but the COD on Jeremiah Love is just way better. And I think the route running is too, so we'll have to look into that. I was thinking of maybe evoing my Christian McCaffrey, but what are the odds on a 2 overall increase of a card that I can get like crazy speed? I'll just have to look into that, but for today, it's Eddie Guerrero, as they call him. All right, let's see here. So on kickoffs, I like kicking off to the side. It makes it much harder for them to go down the field. If you kick right down the middle, they can often just burn you for the kickoff returns. Right now, I'm just going to start off in penny. And see what I can do here. In my match coverage checks, I'm going to have all this stuff broken down eventually in the community over the next few weeks. I'm really learning what I like and the individual rules, like all these different checks here. But I'm going to go triangle. I'm going to go box. We'll just leave that default for now. I want to go solo cut on these guys, and I'll be explaining everything in the community. But it doesn't really matter because this guy's just going to come out in the pistol deuce close. Dude, I cannot stand these kids. I forgot to put it in the right package. Yep, there we go. Easy gap shoot. So when you're running these like 3-man fronts, it's really a 5-man front, but you have 3 guys in between the tackles. You can just pinch the D line and loop around with your linebacker. This guy clearly has no clue what he's doing. Let me get into my stubby check here. I don't even need that. It's a 2x2. All right, let's see here. Let me just call timeout real quick. I need to get in the right coverage. I need to set up my settings the right way. But yeah, so let's do this. Call this cover 3. Contain. All right, I don't like this on that back side. we'll do something like this. I like manning guys up. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. What was that? That was an outside third. Okay. Coverage bust to start the game. Let's lock in a little bit. So right there, I guess my macro was wrong. When I'm going in base, what I want is just to contain and pinch, but I'll just have to do that manually. Something else I'm going to do here. Okay, I don't really like this either, but we can just do this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on, Gifford. There we go. Bro, Gifford's putting in work right now. I really like this. I'm going to go to the Sam Will Blitz or Sam Will Edge package. That'll allow me to pull out these guys, which is really good. I really like palms here. All right. Stand right here. This is kind of like the 3-3 Cub Blitz. Really the same thing. I'm running it out of Penny because in Cub, you don't have all of the match coverages, right? You only have the cover 4 show 2, which is kind of like cover 4 quarters. Watch what happens here. Okay, that was beautiful. This guy isn't half bad. Not half bad. All right. That's fine. So from here, I think we need to start adjusting a little bit. I really like man coverage down in the red zone. Okay, let's do this. Okay, safety's there to fill the run, no problem. So what I'm doing right now, I'm just being very conservative. But what I can do is also come out in a cover 4 and put these guys into cloud flats. That way it gets all 11 guys in the run fit because the inside quarters are going to play the run. Okay, let me do this. Oh my God, go, 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 go. Oh my God, he caught me. I don't have my macro set up. But what I want to do is pinch the D-line, put both those outside corners into cloud flats. That way they come down and play the run from the outside. And then the inside quarters and cover 4 quarters will play the run up the middle. And so now you're engaging every single player on the field into the run fit, depending on what run they call. And to me, that's one of my favorite red zone defenses is you just call cover 4 quarters or palms. You put the outside corners in cloud flats. Really in like side the 10, I think is the best thing. But now let's get into the Air Raid Classic offense. I always like starting off the game in the ace rip 4 wide receiver and see if I can beat things that way. But we have 4 formations broken down in the community. So we'll see here. I'm just going to call a basic beater here. That should beat everything. Just want to get a feel for what he's doing. I'm always going to look right here. Okay, it looks like man coverage. Bro, I hate these kids, man. They just sit in man coverage all day. So with that said, I'm actually going to come out in the ace double tight here. And we'll call the play 98F angle. If he's running the inside shade, I mean, this should be easy. You see the out route. There we go. Easy money. So yeah, this kid, I don't think he's very good at the game. I don't like running a whole lot of man coverage because I just don't find it fun. I would prefer to play the game the right way. Right now, I just want to quick snap him. Watch what happens here. Ooh, I was going to throw a back shoulder fade. I don't know why that route stuttered so much on the left side. Very disappointing. Very disappointing, but that's fine. All right. We're going to get into some plays here. I like the, you know, the motion wide post version that people run where it's like a slant post. This is kind of a similar route concept here. But, ooh, okay. End of the quarter. It's a little bit different because the alignment is obviously not the same. So I have to kind of, you know, change things up a little bit. All right, let's get into the second quarter here. I gotta have something in my throat. I just had the Chick-fil-A chicken and waffle sandwich. It's really good. But man, I feel like it gives me heartburn, dude. Not fun. Okay, 92 X post F wheel. Once again, a lot of these are ebook setups, but I'm not going to run everything today just because you can't fit it all in one game. I think I have over 40 setups across the whole playbook. Okay, return, snap the ball here. Ooh, okay, I had that short cross. That's unfortunate. Let's go into this ace rip 4 wide receiver. I'm going to run a really cool play out of the F push 8 here. And really, what I want to do is I want to stress him out with this post sit route, okay? So now watch what's going to happen here. Step up in the pocket, on the break. Okay, bam, bam, bam. Get me. There we go. First down. Full video on that route in particular. One of my favorite routes in the game. I don't know why MVS is running in mud right now. I don't get it. Okay, let's go back into here. There's a few things that we could call. I really like this 95H play. Let me just flip the play here. And against match coverage and man coverage, this can be really, really good. Motion over MVS. It looks a little bit like this. Okay. More man coverage. We'll just throw that down. Oh, yeah. Short cross routes are so good. There we go. Easy money. As you see, like, if they're running man coverage, we have answers for it. It's just a matter of getting time. Now, I'm being stubborn. I'm going to go back to this play 6. I really believe in this play against man coverage because of these back shoulder fades that you can throw. So watch. Bam. Easy, easy, easy. That looks like a tight throw, but I promise you, it is not really that bad. And now we're just going to run the ball. We're going to run the ball here. Do I like... Okay, I'm going to try something. H quick. Okay, we're going to ID the mic here on this outside edge player. Oh my God, get out, get out, get out, get out. There we go, man. Strib the GOAT going in for a touchdown. I hate kicking extra points, dude. The kick meter is so laggy. Yeah, it's going to lag out a lot here. There we go. Okay, now we can kick from the 50. That's great news. Okay, I'm a little bit concerned here. I did leave him a lot of time. Oh, wait, no, I don't want to attempt it. Jesus Christ, dude. Okay, there we go. That's fine. I don't want to leave him all this time, but I just feel like on that last drive, the match coverage bust on the beginning when I had the macro and it wasn't what I thought, just kind of put me off for a little bit. I'm going to try something different here. I'm going to go all in on just beating him altogether, and if I give up a touchdown, that's fine, just because I'm worried about the clock. I don't want him to clock me and then be in a position where he ends the half with an extra possession. So what I'm going to do here, watch this. Crazy, crazy setup. This is going to be a send to rush. So, bam. Look at this. Oh my God. There we go. There we go. Oh my God. That's scary, dude. He's trying to run the ball on that, dude. This dude's trying to run the ball on that. No way. Okay. Commit inside. Two-man contain. Everyone's manned up. And we have the 3-receiver hook over the middle of the field. This is a very scummy defense, dude, but, I mean, this is cool. I want to see if the contains are going to come in free. And he thinks I might be blitzing, which could be really good for me. All right. Yeah. Bro, look at those contains looping around. Oh, nope, nope. There we go. There we go. Who was that? 35? Prysock, man. I love Prysock. That dude rocks. That dude's awesome. Okay, now watch what we could do here. Ooh, actually, no. I'm going to go back into Penny. I'm going to go back into Penny. I really like Palms here against what he's doing. Bam. Now I'm going to man him up. Oh my God, bro. He ran into me. What? No, dude. Oh my God. That's crazy. That's crazy. I try to click on. Oh, holding. Thank the Lord. I thought I got a penalty right there for, what's it called? For bumping into the guy trying to run down the field. I was going to go bananas on that. Okay, so maybe I don't love match coverage here. I think against this specifically, cover 6 is my best option with the cover 4 to the short side. Let's do something like this here. Okay. So now I'm responsible for the middle of the field, and if 2 goes under, that quarter flat on the left should follow him. Okay. Yeah, comes in free. Comes in free. Comes in free. Of course, yeah. Throw it away, bro. That's a safety. That's a safety. Give me that ball back. Give me that ball back. All that stuff right here, the things I'm labbing right now, will be in the Cowboys defensive ebook. I can't give it time because, again, I need time with the patch to know what's good and what's not. That blitz might not be good, but once that patch comes, I'll be working really hard on that. Now we get the ball to start the half, and we have an opportunity to go up 2 scores here. So let me get back in that ace rip 4 wide receiver. I'm going to go with the play 91X. I think that has a ton of potential right now. If he stays in this man coverage style defense, I think I can really pick him apart. Let's do this. Eddie Guerrero. Okay. Yup. That becomes a speed flat. Look at that, dude. Okay, he doesn't feel very fast. At 86 speed, I'm not really feeling the speed, dude. But I love that route. Because when you motion it over, it's just like the Bunch X Nasty speed flat route that's been so good over the past year or so. Now what I'm going to do, I know this is like, oh my god, like, you're running the ball. I just want to play it safe here. I want to take down clock. I don't want to get to a point where, like, literally this happens in the games because I just want to have fun sometimes, is I'll just call all these plays, then boom, it's 2 incomplete passes, and I'm screwed. Okay. All right, that wasn't great. That wasn't great. I'm going to take down clock, though, like I'm saying. No, shoot clock is bummy. And I don't want to take down all this clock either. Let's go into this early halfback strong. I just made a video on this play specifically, scissors. Go watch it if you haven't already. But it is one of the best plays in the game. Like, it beats every single coverage in the game. I'm just going to bring this down a little bit more. I have 2 timeouts. We're second down. If this is incomplete, I'm also in a tough spot because he can start using his timeouts. So I'm going to bring this all the way down to the 35-second mark right before the timer runs out. And we have a few options here. We have the corner, we have the short post, and we have the in route. Those are my main reads. Bam. Okay, I'll just throw that away. So he played that really well going to the outside, which is a problem, except for the fact that I can call this play again, and I probably won't have that issue. Okay. And I can even bring this guy in closer. See, now he's pressed up. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, bro. That has to be fixed in the game. The fact that you can get that much separation and the pass has just 0 velocity, bro. 0 velocity. Okay. Okay, pull him out. Go like this. And I'm going to man up the running back once again. And what you'll see, if number 2 goes short, that quarter flat will carry him. Okay, now this is a... Okay, it's not trips anymore. Okay. Yup. That screams, dude. That screams. That penny blitz right there. The reason why I really like cover 4 palms against 2x2 is quarters and palms are built to stop 2x2. Okay? And what you'll see in a 2x2 defense, or 2x2 offense, is the corner and the safety match those guys vertically super well. But at the same time, the really cool thing is the quarter flat matches really well on a lot of the short routes. And I really, really like that. I'm also going to man up the running back here because on the right, it's considered a bunch. And so I don't want the running back getting out to the flat and outflanking me. So that's really all I'm doing here. But he's not going to be able to pick this up. He's going to have to untarget everybody. And he's probably going to block his running back if I had to guess. Meaning I have another coverage player. Okay. Nope. Oh, there we go. Travis Hunter. Look at that. So, I mean, I love match. I'm going to start really dabbling in it. Getting away from the other defenses we've been running. The dime 3-2 odd is awesome. But at the same time, okay. What can we do here? I'm honestly tempted just to go like this. Look at that. Look at that. Bam. MVS. Okay, call timeout. Let's do it again. If he presses, dude, that slot fade is going to go crazy, bro. Okay, I'm going to motion this guy over. Do something like this. Because if his user doesn't follow... Oh my god, damn it, dude. Oh my god, I had the pass lead streak. That'll take us to half. That's not great. I wanted to throw that pass lead streak down the middle of the field. But right when I got the angle on the corner I wanted, I got sacked. I wasn't even looking at pressure. So, yeah, man. I mean, 97.5. That defense really showed up for us in a big way in Penny. Which, again, it's really similar to 3-3 Cub. The difference is that slot corner becomes a safety. And on top of that, you have access to more match coverages. So it really depends on what you want to do. But that's really my focus right now. Okay, 17-yard line. Let's move the ball down the field here again with this ace rip 4-wide receiver. I haven't tried some of these push plays, but I just don't think they're going to work all that well. We'll just keep going with the double drags, dude. I think that's great with that post on the backside. Okay. Bam, get him up the field. Come on, Strib. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. There we go. I mean, mesh concepts, dude. I don't feel like man is overpowered. I feel like route committing is not good enough when you have the issues where it's like, oh, I'm going to commit inside, but then also it bags an out route. Like, you guys saw those corner routes, right? The sharp corner. He's playing inside leverage. That should never happen. Bam. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Bam. I love post-sit routes. Man is dead on my field, dude. And he's not really blitzing either. Really surprising. He's not really blitzing. I'm going to come out in the ace tight weak here. I want to see the screenplay, the H-move lion. I think it is the best screen in the game. I really do. Because you're going to see most of the time you get at least 10 yards. And against man, oh my God, look at this. It was back up, wait for him to get out in space, and look at the blocking, dude. Look at the blocking, dude. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that. That's a 30-yard gain on a screenplay. Now we get in the red zone. I have a few setups, but I want to get onto a hash. So I'm just going to call this inside zone and watch what happens. Bam. Oh, yeah. Okay. Not on a hash, but that's fine. Completely fine. Let's see. We could go. I'm trying to figure out what I like here. I think the ace double tight. No, I don't like that either. Let's just go the ace straight 4 wide receiver. We'll play it safe. We'll go with the F push Q draw RPO. And if it's man coverage, he's going to have to follow. As you see, out in space, one of the better RPOs in the game. I absolutely love that RPO. And now we can take our time. That's the beauty of this. Now we can take our time. I'm going to put my quarterback on conservative. Where is it? Ball carrier, conservative. I'm going to come into this gun ace. And we're going to sub in, Brock Purdy. Perfect. Perfect. I want Brock there. So we have the H quick and we have this quarterback zone. They're both really solid. Right here, so you see how he's kind of mugged up like this? I don't think the quarterback zone is amazing here, but it works. It works. Shout out the gang. I have Brock Purdy here. He has, I think, 83 speed, which is solid. All right, there we go. I think what I'm going to do is re-roll him for more speed. That way I can just use him for that. I don't really care about the accuracies because I'm not throwing the football. I have Montana for that, but Purdy can be like my backup Evo, you know, all that type of stuff. So now we're up 9 points. Again, we're in ranked right now, so this is for real. And, oh, this doesn't look good on this other side. Oh, my God. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. 47. He couldn't really move the ball on me anyway in this Palms. And what I love, if you set the right checks, it does really well. As you guys see, the Palms, let me go find it here. Stack. I'm going to leave it on default. And I really like it, but you can also run that triangle check as well. Okay. This is a pure 2x2. This is even better for me. Okay, right back here. Hover here. And again, I'm not just calling Palms blindly. I like the formations he's in because it's a 2x2. Palms is suffocating against 2x2. It really is. Okay. Bam. Yep. As you see, everything is bagged. What happened there? So you guys saw that player, the quarter flat on the left side. I had to run over to that area to go guard that. But the reason why I did that, if 1 or 2 go shallow and across the field on the double side, then that quarter flat has to follow him across the field. Me knowing that, I know 1, he's going to cover the other drag, but 2, it's going to vacate the other side, so I need to get over there and cover it. That's what went behind that, okay? And match coverage, once you understand it, it is really fun. Okay, I don't even need to send more than 4 here. He just has no clue what to do against Palms here. We'll see if he can crack the code. All right, let's wait. Call your play. Okay, he's going to do something to the sideline. Okay, Gifford, there we go. There we go. Look at that dive tackle, dude. If you're ever out of position like that, just do a freaking dive tackle. Okay. So who was that here? That was 88. I'm going to man up him across the field. Okay, no, I don't want that. Let's do this. And then we'll go... There we go. There we go. There we go. 4th and 8. Those were some insane adjustments I just did right there. Let me go curl flat here on that side. Okay. All right, fourth quarter. What What I'm going to do here, I know he wants the corner out. I don't think he's going to take the flat route. So I'm going to put a curl flat on that side. Maybe I don't want that. Maybe I want a cloud. You know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to call cover 6. I think I like that a lot better. Let me go here. Yeah, cover 6. Because now that's going to take that corner out a whole lot better. And if there's a streak from that number 1, the guy closest to the sideline, which would be 7. Is that BTJ? I don't know. He'll take him vertically. So I like this here. Nope. 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 Bagged. 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 Dude, match is suffocating if you know what you're doing. I love it. All the extra calls they have this year. Absolutely incredible. I will make it a point to get that in the community. It is so, so good. Okay. Now let's call this play here. I'm going to stem this guy up. What I like doing in this play, this isn't in the community yet. I will add it soon. I am going to block my running back typically if it's against man coverage and just do this. Mesh concept from the outside, but you see here, oh my God, there we go. Dude, I hate how slow that is. I need to find a new tight end, I think. I need a short striding tight end. Tonjes has just been running really crappy routes lately, dude. Like, he should never be breaking like that in this offense. But typically, like, when they're shading inside, you would expect that to need to be a worse throw. Look at that. Holy shit. He came out there so fast, dude. So fast. Now this is where we chew clock. He needs 2 scores to win. Like, I'm not going to force it. I really like this ace-tight weak inside zone here against what he's doing. What I will start doing, however, is motioning this guy across to make him think it's like a real play. We snap it right here, right after that receiver. Look at that. Oh my God, no. His D tackle got a lucky shed, man. You guys saw the hole there. You saw the hole. It was really nice. Now what we're going to do, this H move 8. Okay, I'm going to flip the play because I want Strib running that. We'll do this. Go, Tonjes. Go to the flat. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. I got so bailed out, dude. I got so bailed out, dude. Oh, my God. So what happened? They man-switched right there. Yeah, he's out of here. Dude, that was so bad. He man-switched, meaning the outside corner ended up taking the flat route. I didn't know it was going to happen like that because the man he was running all game didn't have that. So I saw there was nobody following him from across the field that was going to get to him, so I threw it. Never do that. Never do that. But either way, defense locked up. I felt really comfortable on offense. The only drive we didn't score was the one before half where I had limited time, and I had that streak. I just got sacked in that time. But, I mean, that's really inside the mind. I know a lot of you wanted to look at that. My team is really good, but this is not the best team in the game by any means. I have no abilities on my receivers. As you saw, Tonjes' absolute booty butt cheeks running on those corner routes. But I'm going to work on this Niners theme team even more as we get more evos and cards. Everything I'm doing right now will be in the community. And if you have questions about anything, I answer those people very quickly over there as well, exclusive to that. All this match coverage, Cowboys defense stuff will be coming out soon after the patch. So stay tuned for that. I appreciate you guys. Take care.